everyone, and welcome to another video here on the channel. And today we're of course going to be talking of one of the hot transfer stories that involves the man, the green monster himself, that has unfortunately abandoned the 2021 Tour de France. He has said it's going to be to focus on the Olympics, and potentially he could get his first road race medal in the Olympics, of course. But nevertheless, as always, I'm joined by Mr. Critical himself, Ewan. And Ewan, what is the story with the former Terminator?
Well, Peter Sagan has been having a bizarre season so far. He's won the Maglia Ciclamino, he won a Giro stage, he's won stages at World Tour events. However, the recent revelation is that Peter Sagan is leaving the team. There was this open debate that they had in the press a while back in April with him and Ralph Denk. It was initially supposed to be Sagan heading to the kind of quick step. They had meetings during the Giro d'Italia. Those meetings fell through. They couldn't pay for Sagan and his entourage, which includes Eric Bashka, Uri Sagan, and so forth. But a team that can pay for that whole entourage is TotalEnergies, who are believed to have announced their signing of Peter Sagan, but it's not going to be made official until August 1st. It's been written in L'Equipe and so forth that he is going to the French team. So Sagan is now a pro-continental rider, we assume, but it's all change in Bora Hansgrohe in terms of their sprinters and in the world of cycling. It's going to be weird seeing Sagan not at Bora Hansgrohe, the team he spent the last 5 years with. So that's the situation right now, but that could be adding to this tension and the alleged knee injury that's ruled Sagan out of the Tour de France.
Every time we talk about a story with Peter Sagan and a transfer, it is also the caveat that they need to ride on Specialized because of his contract with Specialized. And would that mean that whatever they call Direct Energy, Team Energies, whatever the name that they're taking, does that mean that they are going to swap to Specialized, and are Specialized going to be paying a portion of Sagan's wages yet again?
I believe that Specialized have reached an agreement with the team, which means that they'll be riding on those bikes, which is big for Sagan because he's their big spokesperson and figure, especially within the American and European markets. So for that team, it's a big investment for Total. I don't know how they're paying for this. Maybe the price of oil has changed and the team can now afford this. But yeah, he's going there. So are the entourage, and Specialized are going to be collaborating with the team for 3 years now.
So how do you think the 2022 season is going to look for Peter Sagan? Of course, all these French teams, they're always invited to the Tour de France, courtesy of the wildcard system. And as you said, it's going to be more an in my tea kind of thing. They're not as strong of a pro-continental team such as Alpecin Phoenix, like Samsic, so they won't just have, you would think, the choice of whichever race they want to go to. But it is also Peter Sagan, the second highest paid cyclist in the world right now, and of course one of the faces of cycling. So do you think they'll have much problem in choosing what kind of race program Peter Sagan wants, or is it going to be a lot more restricted than it has been being part of a World Tour team?
I think it's going to be quite difficult for Sagan to get into all these races that he'd like to target. He loves the Giro. That's probably not on the cards next year at all with this team. He might want to go to the Italian races like Tirreno Adriatico and so forth that I don't think the team will line up for. They'll go to Paris-Nice and the French Cup races instead. So Sagan's whole career is going to change massively making this move. And we know he's fallen out with Ralph Denk and no one else can pick up the paycheck. So I think he's just done this in order to follow the money. I don't think it's actually going to do his career much good unless he wants to start winning stages of the Boucle de la Mayenne and the Route d'Occitanie in 2022.
So anyways, that's just a quick video about the story that potentially Peter Sagan is going to Total Direct Energy or Team Energies or whatever they're called. And yeah, Peter Sagan moves off the World Tour for the first time in a long time in his career. And we'll have to see if he can win still as a pro-continental rider. And of course, make sure to let us know down below what you think of this story. Is this the right move for Peter Sagan? And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And of course, thank you for watching and have a nice day.